This is ABC 7 News at 10, Chicago's #1 news.
Tonight's I-Team report, red flag at TSA. A veteran officer with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security here in Chicago is being disciplined after posting hundreds of racist and derogatory comments on Facebook.
Tonight, that officer is defending his conduct in an interview with ABC 7 investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy.
Kathy Allen, his name is Roy Egan, and not only were Officer Egan's racial and religious rants open for anyone to see, for years he openly identified himself by name on Facebook and listed his employer, U.S. Homeland Security, TSA, the Transportation Security Administration. Here at O'Hare Airport for the past 9 years, Roy Egan has worked as a TSA baggage screener. The 46-year-old Egan has noted on his Facebook page, "I look for bad stuff going on airplanes." But it wasn't Egan's personal data that caught the eye of the I-Team. It was his public postings such as this, calling Islam a cult that glorifies death and a filthy religion. It is a theme Egan repeated in postings just about every day, that Muslims should be exterminated. Chuck Gowdy from ABC 7.
How you doing, Chuck?
In the garage at Egan's southwest suburban home, we discussed his anti-Muslim statements. You posted those, didn't you?
It was common stuff I picked off the web and made comments on.
Well, what does it say that a TSA officer is saying these kinds of things about Muslims?
I don't refer to it in my job.
Egan's job is to screen baggage at O'Hare. Since 9/11, the treatment of Muslim travelers and allegations of Middle Eastern profiling have dogged Homeland Security agencies. Officer Egan recently posted, "Does anything at all make you smile more than a Muslim burning by his own hateful hand?" And he maintains such beliefs do not interfere with his work. How about if some Muslim's name on a piece of luggage comes by you? Does it get extra scrutiny?
No. No, that's against the rules. I wouldn't do it. There's no reason for me to open it unless we're mandated to open it via the machine telling us to.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I would never discriminate against a passenger.
Do you understand why this has attracted our attention?
I suppose. I don't hide what I do. You know, I don't think anything I've said is illegal. I don't think, and I definitely don't do anything illegal.
It made me sick. I mean, it's chilling to know that somebody who is a federal employee who works at the TSA of all places can hold these views with such hatred and such intensity, and to hold them publicly on his Facebook page, unabashedly, without any sort of regret. It's scary.
Egan also posted against gays, Hispanics, and blacks. He called President Obama Muslim-in-chief, made racial comments on Obama's skin color, and said he hoped to live long enough to see him die. He described Michelle Obama as a ghetto snipe and other names unsuitable for television. And to Attorney General Eric Holder, he posted, "Die tasting your own blood."
If you read the comment, and it's based on an article that was written, and I'm just commenting on an article, I think he's committed crimes against our citizens.
They should be dead?
I didn't say that. I don't like the guy.
TSA officials would not speak on camera, but after learning of our findings, they placed Egan on administrative leave and are moving to fire him. In this statement, a spokesman said, "TSA has management directives in place governing employee conduct. We hold our security officers to the highest professional and ethical standards. TSA learned of the situation and took immediate steps to initiate the individual's removal from federal service." In my conversation with Egan, conducted before he was suspended, the veteran TSA officer seemed immovable.
I don't do anything against policy. I've never done anything against policy that I'm aware of.
So you're okay with these things that you've posted here for the public to see?
I don't know what you're fishing for, but I'm not trying to do anything against anybody. It's commentary. It's freedom of speech commentary.
Now, why would you put this up for the public to see, though?
I'm not the only one. It's all over the internet.
We're going to be in touch with TSA to work with them in order to ensure that this is not a situation that is replicated and that it's not a deeper problem.
TSA officials in Chicago declined to answer our questions about screener training and evaluation and whether authorities monitor social media in an attempt to weed out bigoted employees. TSA does have a code of conduct that requires its employees on or off duty to conduct themselves in a way that does not cause the public to question their judgment or harm the agency's mission. After our meeting, Mr. Egan changed his Facebook page to one that will only allow his approved friends to see the postings.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, Chuck.
Thanks. Service problems for Black